You the dog. Ah, you good? Isn't he good? What do you say, buddy? He just lays down anytime he can. You're the laziest puppy I've ever seen.
He's pretty lazy.
I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes. I'm Jim Cockledodge.
Exactly. I think of whenever I was a kid, Jim Walter Holmes.
Yeah. Everybody, there's a car dealer in Knoxville called Jim Cogdill Dodge, and he goes, Jim Cogdill Dodge.
Yeah, look up his commercials. It's
Yeah,
very
they're funny. We got so many, innuendos and stuff we use. I'm sorry if we lose you in all them things. So
Yeah.
you got to stay a regular viewer and you'll be able to catch on to our little, what we're talking about. But this is Ace. Ace is our little, hey, buddy.
Where?
He's gone.
Oh,
Hey,
there
buddy.
he is.
Ace. Ace. What do you think? Come here. Good boy. I'm trying to train him a little bit. All right. Sit. And I got a little treat for you. Is he not the cutest thing?
He's so cute.
Good boy. Good boy. He's good. All right, we're good. You can go play around while we do the video.
Go get into some.
Yeah. I wanted to show you.
Tell about last night.
Last night.
We didn't come on last night.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And everybody, we're sorry we didn't come on last night.
Yeah.
We had a day at work here that was unbelievable. We started at 6 a.m. in the office, and Man and I didn't leave till 6 p.m. And she left a little bit earlier to go home, but she got here like 6, so she had to get up at 4:30 to get here. And I just didn't have the heart to call her back. It was a stressful day. We were going through a lot of things we had to take care of, and it was business, but it was just a big,
draining day.
Massive draining, and I just didn't have the heart to bring her all the way back because she has to drive 35 minutes to get back here, do the video, and then we ended up talking after the video. She wouldn't get home until 9 o'clock, get back here again at 6 in the morning. I just couldn't do it. So, sorry we didn't come on last night, but that's why we didn't come on last night. So, actually, we were going to try to come on during the day here and didn't have time to do that either. It is gangbusting here now.
So crazy.
But we're doing, we're formulating a software program, Co-Construct, that we're doing here that's going to help put all of our information together. It's going to help the sales. It's going to help the customers. It's going to help organize everything we have. We're also doing an inventory program. Watch him. Anyway, I don't need to bore you with all that stuff, all right? Behind me is a custom home.
It's looking cool.
All right. Now let me show you a little bit. And thanks to the owner for letting us have some imagination on this. He's had some input. We've had some input. And I hope it's going to be a good marriage between all of us.
Yeah.
And so he's been good to work with. And Albert's really having fun. All the guys want to have a hand in this. But I gave this to Albert that works here. He has a real good knack to doing things that are kind of cartoonish, I think.
Yeah.
So let me show you a few things. Can you actually see how this house is leaning?
Oh yeah, you can see.
This whole end is leaning.
Yeah.
And so I've been able to come out and have some input too with somehow the overhang. I wanted to stick this overhang out more, and you see how the roof line dips?
Yeah.
And then this whole dormer is leaning, Remember the barn wood that I bought from the guy? I bought a bunch of barn wood and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, back when it was hot.
Yeah. Well, see that old window?
Yeah.
And that's what we bought. We bought one of the old windows in there, and it looks perfect.
It matches perfect.
Isn't that cool how we just have stuff laying around?
Yeah.
This old rusty corrugated metal, how it's fit in here. The old barn wood, and of course, the owner wanted red windows, but I thought it was a perfect color. And then what we're taking is this, and of course this is just sawdust we'll knock off of there, but we're taking the barn wood and we're cutting them in angles, and we'll lean it and then we'll go back and forth, as you can see. And so Albert actually kind of wanted to make it look like the house was kind of like falling apart in the middle of it, right there.
Like it's caving in.
Yeah, and we got some really cool distressed lap siding.
You can see it really good down.
Oh, you can see it dipping down.
You want to see it in that thing?
Oh, yeah. Tell me, we can't. And listen, that's not costing an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
You know, that's a 24-foot trailer, and I think we're doing it for in the mid-40s, low to mid-40s, something like that. You know? So it's a 24-foot trailer. It's custom, as you can see. In the inside, he's got some freshwater tank, a gray water tank, a black water tank. He's got, you know, RV.
So it'll be all off-grid or capable.
I think so. It's not going to have solar.
Won't have solar, okay.
Yeah, but he can have a generator run everything. He's got some 12-volt stuff. He's got some, you know.
Now, they're actually going to travel.
This is going to be a camper. This is
Okay,
going to be an
it's gonna
RV.
a camper, yeah.
They're going to take this to Yosemite, all over
So
the...
they're going to be attacked. They better like people because they're going to get approached
I hope,
a lot.
you know what, I need to ask Steve if he'll let us put our logo or some kind of
Yeah.
advertisement.
Yeah.
People are going to absolutely eat this thing up. You know they are.
We need to put a cool sign for them.
Yeah.
One of the things before you go around back, when you talk about that window has changed.
Oh, it was a little crooked and the owner wanted it straight. So we straightened that up. And then
Is that a hopper? It looks longer.
it's a special window that was bought. It's not a hopper. It's not a regular hopper.
Does it open?
I
Is
don't
it
know,
fixed?
Amanda. I'd have to go in there and look.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'd like to move this. Yeah, I can. I just don't know this one that way. How long it'd take. What?
I said nothing else has anything around it but what we're showing.
But what we're trying to show, I know it. I don't know if I can get up here, change it.
That's a good idea. It's a branding iron.
How's that?
Perfect. Okay, well that's a good question. Since they're going to be traveling like an RV, do they need a license plate?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep, they'll
Okay,
do it the
they will.
DMV and a whole deal. Yeah, now out west, they can actually go a little bit wider and a little bit taller out there. And if the owner told me if he pays $25 a year, you can actually pull, I think, up to 11 or 12 foot wide.
Really?
Isn't that weird? Yeah, and you can actually go taller than 13.6 in western states.
Is it not something?
I think when you buy a permit, it's Utah and the 4 or 5 surrounding states around Utah.
Oh, you know what? Melinda just said her cousin can do a branding iron, doesn't know how detailed he can get, but she can find out.
Incredible tiny home branded in there.
Yeah, find out for us, Melinda.
We almost
Let us
got
know.
we almost got electric branding iron
We
one
did.
time
Uh-huh.
and it had our logo on it. We were going to do it, but we just now are getting ready to do our logo the way we like it.
Melinda
you know.
said she's going to find out for us. Good,
Okay.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
But isn't that cool? So we changed the bay window. The owner wanted the bay window to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But we're keeping that long overhang because it looks swooping. Look how that dormer's dipped in.
I see.
He's doing it
Yeah.
exactly what I thought. Let's go on. Let's look on this side and I'll show you.
And somebody else said I sent Randy a website for branding irons too, so thank you.
Okay, good,
Tiny
good,
Dome
good.
Home.
Now this, oh yeah, look at the siding on here.
We get back
Now,
here.
he cut an old post and put it on the corner, right? And then he's put the siding on here. Isn't that fun?
Look at all that.
That is cool.
Now, is that on the end going to change now, or is it going to stay the same?
What now?
Is
This
that,
is it. They changed it around.
oh, they changed it.
That's what he said. Yep. They changed it around. Yep. And then this is the lap siding. The homeowner wanted lap, so you know it laps over each other.
Look at that. Look at there.
Yeah. And they're making it look like the cuts aren't just perfect, you know, and all that.
Yes.
Yep. That is cool, isn't it?
Is well, I don't know if they can hear me, but is it hard to not do it straight?
Is it hard? Yes. Yeah, it's hard not to do it straight.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Yeah,
Oh,
because
my goodness.
you got to force yourself to make that crooked. Then you got to cut these angles on it, you know, and then you want to pick out different colors and put them in different places.
That's cool. Let me come around over there.
Yeah, and look at this. Let me show you a detail on the flashing. This is old barn metal, and we needed to put flashing on here, right? So when the water would come down, it would come down like that.
Oh, yeah.
So that was,
That's neat.
see that old barn metal right here? Isn't that
So
cool?
that covers all of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, would they put polyurethane over this?
Don't know. You don't have to.
Look there.
Got a nail sticking out.
Look at that nail right there.
And you know, some of the nails that were in here are square-headed. They were actually hand-cut nails that were in some of this
Wow.
stuff. Yep.
That is something.
And then this window, look at this window, see how they've had to cut the siding around it and put it in, but they leave the old marks in here and
Oh, yeah.
hacked it in there.
They are going to get so much attention from this house.
I think so.
Oh, I do too.
And then we were thinking about putting, see this big old soffit we got here? This was actually off of a porch on a 100-some-odd-year-old home.
Oh, my goodness.
See that?
I mean, you can't just go buy stuff like that.
It come from an old, and this is, I think this has got, right here, this is a square. Is it square? No, it's not a square. I thought it was a square nail in there.
My goodness.
It's like Civil War age, you know?
Wow.
Isn't that neat? Yeah. And then over here you've got a porch. And see now there's another round post for a corner. See right here?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Now inside we've got some round poles that come out of we call them tobacco barns here, and
yeah.
Or backer barns, and we're going to use them on the ceiling for decorative. But we're going to
Yeah.
probably cut them a little bit and stick them on the ceiling,
Okay.
and it'll look like pole ceilings inside on the V-groove.
Can we look, take a peek inside? I know they ain't got the floor.
There's
but-
nothing done inside. Yep.
Well, he's got one of them straps.
Look at him. Look.
Look, I know, look at him. Guilty. Look at there. My goodness. Okay. Oh, wow.
Now, we were
Okay.
running electrical in here, and so
Oh,
what I wanted to do, I talked to the electrician. I said, hey, I want to run some of these in the floor. Remember we were just talking about it?
Yeah.
So we did a lot of this in the floor, but this owner actually has some tanks that we have to sit in the floor too. So we have to
Yeah.
fur this wall, the floor up a little bit. So we got a black water gray and, black water gray and fresh.
is that a sliding window? Or what is that? Does
No,
it-
it's just a fixed transom
it's a
window.
fixed
Yep.
window.
Yep.
Well,
Isn't that neat?
yeah.
So, but we didn't have the tanks. That's why their floor's not in here yet. So look at this board down here, how it's,
You can tell everything's crooked.
look at that board right there,
I know.
how crooked it is.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, the ANSI inspector's gonna have fun with this one, isn't he?
Oh, is he not? How do you do that?
I don't know. Yep.
Oh, no, that's a good idea. Stephen just said, find yourself an old washing machine to put on the deck.
Oh, that would be cool.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that would be neat.
Yeah, good idea there.
Can you not have fun with stuff like this?
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I can see how this would be fun.
Yeah, it's just endless. It's almost like it's an amusement park.
My goodness. Okay. But
Well-
nothing changes with the electrical, plumbing. Everything is code standard. Is
Done.
good.
Everything's
Okay.
secured, fastened
Yeah.
down, hurricane straps and rafter strappings and you
Yeah,
name it.
Dan said a washboard.
Yep,
Yeah,
washboard.
find a washboard
And I'm
something
sure
like
the
that.
owner will evolve into all
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you know?
They ought to put up a clothesline with the washing machine, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
Okay. All
And
right.
pull it with an old beat up truck.
Yes, exactly. Hey, you ought to have the truck. Barn would put on the old truck. Like it ought to match the house.
Yeah.
We could do a revamp on the truck. On a brand new truck. Hi, Betty.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, the sun. Look at the sun's out.
Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. And I pee on the floor. Doo 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 doo. All right.
Wendy said incredible hillbillies. And somebody said, let's see, Maria gave it a good name. Let's see what Maria said. I must have missed that. Sugar. I can't find it back through there. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, where are we going?
Now, where are we going? Hey, I wanted to, well, you know, we're building these. You guys have been watching. We wanted to show you all week the progress on these. It's just framing. I know a lot of people, you know, really don't get into the framing end of it. They're wanting to see the finished product. We've got some outside. You know the owner, the developer we were doing it for, the 4 homes?
Yes, correct.
She came by today and wanted to look at her product, and she absolutely loved what we're doing.
The first 4 houses.
She approved of it, loved what we're doing, is excited about it, and so that was really a success for her to come by, and that makes all the guys feel good.
Because they're all for rental.
They're all on a rental program, and so she said that's going to help her design the next 4 that she wants and how to make them similar and the same, and so she actually learned a few things, how she wants to do them, and she was just more than pleased about how they came out.
Good.
Yeah, so that was good news. But I want to show you the 4 of them, and I think if we show you the boom, 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 they're right next to each other.
Okay, let's
and I
do
think
that.
that'll give you an idea of the difference, and you've already seen. This will give you an idea of all 4 different, how we customize the same home. Like they're an RJO and a Freedom. Okay, they're most economical, but the room that's involved, and when she walked in, she was in an RJO, right? Loved the RJO. Then she went in her 8x22, thought that was awesome. And then when she walked into the 10x18, she goes, this is like a real house.
Yeah.
The 10-foot just went,
Yeah.
you know, and not to change the subject, but talking about width. Our trailer manufacturer came here today, and I was talking to him, and he said, and he's really good to me. He tries to really, you know, give me all the pointers I can if he hears something in the industry. And he said there's a company out of Atlanta doing sit panels, and they're doing 12-foot wide homes. Doing removable tongues, and they're doing mobile home axles because they're dropping them off and setting them on permanent foundations and all that. And he said, man, you might, you know, make sure that I wasn't going to be left in the dust by this company, and I appreciate that. But you know what, everybody? I like what we're doing. I'm standing behind my product and what I like doing and our design. I'm always open to suggestions, but I like working within the parameters, and I'll go wider. We've got some bids on 12-foot wide homes, and I'll be glad to build them. But I like building tiny homes. I like building the 10, 9, and 8. 12s are fine. Normally 12s are going to be hard to do, but I hope we can stick within the 10 and lower, you know. We've built some 12s, don't mind doing it, but I really enjoy doing this right here.
Oh, that's
the guys
fun.
love doing these kind of homes, and it doesn't have to be rustic.
No,
We like
anything.
doing fine-tuned, perfect homes too, that are just got everything that's, you know, sheetrock, if it will,
You
painted.
know, we should have another line that's called Incredible Surprise Tiny Homes or something. And it's like you give us an idea, and then we just build your home.
Go with it.
Just go with it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Now that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've got so many ideas and prototypes that I want to do and all that, but once we get the business strong and it's rolling, then it's going to give me time to get out there and put a belt back on and start doing some. I always wanted to do a research and development building, but I could get in there and kind of like, wow, we can tweak this design, you know? So I'm actually trying to come up with some more designs coming out the first of the year that I can offer the public of some different tweaks on what we're doing.
Somebody's asking about a large soaker, like a garden tub. I mean, can that go on a tiny home?
Yeah, we've had garden tubs in tiny homes.
Okay.
And we've had them in 8-footers, 12, 10-foot wide. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, put a jacuzzi out on the porch.
No, tell what your mom called it.
A jacuzzi.
A jacuzzi.
Yeah. So let's go outside, and I'm going to show you those 4 homes, and you guys will enjoy. They're not completely done. We're doing some fine details on them. But look at our barn wood. This is what we brought in to pitch through and look at. And we like digging through some of this stuff.
And this is hard. The guys don't like to work with the barnwood
No,
because
it's just nothing straight.
Yeah.
You know, nothing's the same width, the same thickness, nothing is. And it's hard to get your head wrapped around it. They'd rather just have everything perfect, you know?
And I know Donna's, I just wanted to see if Donna, Mike said Donna's trailer is in here, and I just wanted to see if that's it, maybe.
I don't know, Minda.
I don't know.
You know, Mike,
And I'm not sure if it's marked.
doesn't say Donna.
No, it's one of them.
Hey, did you want to show this one again? This is a salt box.
Everybody loves the salt box.
We've done this, it's been real popular. People are
Yes.
really liking the salt box. And the reason we called it salt box is because this wall goes straight up.
Yeah.
All right? It just goes shooting straight up instead of having the dormer that's set back a little bit.
Let's show it.
Ace, you want to go show the salt box? Huh? You want to show the salt box? Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Come on. Well, look, they set it here.
Oh, okay.
All right, I wanted to show you guys.
You want to show it now?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that thing's awesome. I want one of those.
Show it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Look, everybody.
I'm in love with that.
The guys were going to wait and show you. They were going to ride it for you. But this is a $150 Walmart bicycle.
I love this.
All right. The retrofit of the motor, the gas tank, and everything was $100. It was $98 they got it.
My God, I love that.
You get the sprocket, a new chain, all this stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
And they were riding around. And look, he even put a light on the front.
Tom rode it down the road.
Yeah. But this is a motorized, this is a gas-powered bicycle.
That's so
Is that not cool? Yep. So I told them they were going to haul it home tonight or haul it out. And I said I wanted them to ride it for you all. But they couldn't wait.
So they bought the bike and then there's a kit.
Yeah, there's a kit. So you get the gas tank, the motor, the exhaust, the electronics on it. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. That is cool.
Look, he even got a cup holder on here
Whose is this?
for his cell phone.
Brad's?
This is Brad's. Look, he's got a light in the back. See the light?
Yeah. Oh my God.
A light for the front.
They said you got to get tags for it. That's cool. That's a gas tank.
These guys don't buy tags for anything.
For anything.
All right?
Oh my God, that is so cool. I'm in love with it.
Isn't that neat? They guys
Dana
are all.
said here in Florida we call them a DUI or DWI ride.
That's true. That's right.
Where did they get the kit?
I'll find out for you
We'll
guys.
find out about
Yeah,
it.
we'll let
Yeah.
y'all know. We're going to try to get 5 or 6 of them and
That is so cool.
have them running around here.
Well, we're all tickled with that. All right.
Hey, this is the same wood that's on the interior of a house. So this is our tongue and groove flat siding.
How can that go on the outside?
It's the same wood as lap siding and board and batten.
Okay.
Okay? So it's the same wood. It's just milled different. Now, this wood, there's a tongue up in here, and so there's a tongue and then a groove.
Yeah.
So if the water hits this, it doesn't go down inside nothing.
Right.
It'd have to bounce back up, go over the tongue and back in, and it's not going to do that. So it's really a good waterproof system home because it's tongue and groove. It gives it a flat profile. Some people love this. I know up in Gatlinburg, there's tons of cabins built like this. So instead of using log, they use this T&G as siding.
Right. Okay.
In all reality, everybody, you could have 2x4s behind this and spray foam right on that without sheeting.
Okay.
It's 3/4 of an inch thick. It's glued. It's nailed to the sheeting, and then we actually nail it into the stud too. But you really don't even need plywood if you're building one yourself.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. At the resort, David had asked a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Can you do 12-foot wide over there?
I'll build you guys a 16-foot wide home.
Okay.
I'll build anything.
And David also asked just now, does the salt box roof price out as a roof, or is it priced as a dormer?
It's priced as a dormer.
That's a great. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
David.
Okay. So let's do this. Let's say you
Yes.
buy a Freedom, right?
Yeah.
In a Freedom, you get one dormer included in the house.
Yes.
If you wanted a salt box, it's done, included in the price.
Oh,
If you,
great.
yeah, so if you want a salt box Freedom, we should probably say that, salt
Yes.
box Freedom, no extra charge.
Okay.
Yep.
And Lisa called this you know how they called Harley's a hog? She called this the hillbilly hog. That's the hillbilly hog. I
Yeah.
love that. That's funny.
These guys, they fired it up. I mean, almost every guy in here was wanting to get on it and
Oh
go.
my gosh.
Isn't that neat?
That's cute.
It's like we're all 12 years old.
Well, yins are. Yins were 12 years old before that bike got here. Okay.
Now they're finishing this up, but the salt box, this has got such a long loft.
Oh my gosh, it does.
Yeah. So you got 1,
Wait, let me
2,
get up here.
3, 4. This right here is about a 12-foot long
My gosh.
loft,
Jeez.
right? Yep. Can you see up there? And it's got the one dormer. Now the dormer is longer, so it's about a 4 foot longer. You know how I price the dormer? Is I take, our dormers are 8 foot long.
Mm-hmm.
So take $3,500, divide it by 8. It comes out to be like $437, $470, I don't know, something like that. And if you want to,
I need to show them the whole thing up there. They can't see it good. Oh, don't step on that.
help me, Amanda.
Don't get on it. Oh my gosh.
Help me, man.
Don't put your feet on it.
No, I won't. Here, let me see what we got.
You got your feet
There
on
you
it.
go. Look at that, everybody. See the water heater back in there, and we got a faux wall and a door to get to your water heater. The egress window, your light switch. Nice, man. And then over here, you can see what we've got is the beaded ceiling. So this beaded wood, that's a bead right here. Okay. On the back side of that is smooth P&G without the bead. So you can have it with the bead or without.
Hey, did you see him take off?
Yeah, it's a good storage area too, for sure. There you go.
All right.
Yep. What, Manders?
You got your feet on their table.
No, I don't.
Gosh.
What do you got? What you got, buddy? Yeah, so in the layout, this is the kitchen, all right?
I'm gonna stand at the door, okay?
All right, so this is the kitchen. It just goes back because this is the sink base, right? Refrigerator, sink base. And you still have this living room area. So you still have the living room, great big, because you guys could see that.
What size?
Is it 22? I'd have to look on the tongue. Now, let me show you the bathroom.
Okay.
All right. Now, the bathroom behind the door is another. If you've got the length, this works out really well. Oh, they got the door fastened, Amanda.
All sugar.
I can't get it out. Behind, this is a 6-inch wall right here. It's 2x6 wall.
Mm-hmm.
Behind the door are shelves in the wall. Okay? Here, I'll show you on this side.
Okay.
So they got shelves on this wall. And in here, and I don't really know what they're doing, but this is the shower. They could have shelves. I don't know why it's in the shower area, but that's what they wanted.
Yeah,
right?
It's shampoo bottles or
Yeah,
something.
and they've got the old, look,
Mm-hmm.
county line tub.
Good. They got it turned around. That's
Yeah,
good.
and what this is, there's a slight pitch to it, and then the drains on the end.
So it'll drain out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, and that's what you got. And you got your
Well, you know,
toilet.
there's things that you can buy in a tub. You know, you can buy like pillows and things like that to add to your tub.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you got the toilet here, washer and dryer.
It's my boots. Ah, get over.
Yep, washer and dryer in the toilet. So a nice bathroom. Let's do it. Rawr. And this is all right, everybody, this is the countertop. As you can see. And they always come in different colors.
Yeah.
One's dark, one's light. But that's the butcher block countertop.
Oh yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
They're looking so pretty now, like really.
Yeah, and so what they'll do is they'll cut the sink out. What I love about it, cut the sink out, mount the sink and everything out here. Then you just set it all in with your pipes, your hoses, and everything hooked onto it. Look.
Give me that. Watch him.
Come on, Ace. Come on, buddy. You're doing good, man. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's go outside and show them 4 custom homes. And I don't know what this is, Amanda. This has been on here for a while, and they've asked this to be
what
built,
is that?
and I'm not sure what it is. I forgot to ask the guys.
Huh.
And that house is how long? 20 foot.
8 by 20.
8 by 20. Does it not seem bigger than that?
Sure does.
See, that dormer's 12 foot long. So it gives you a whole lot of room up in that loft.
You can see the end, how it got that look to it.
Yeah. Now, a salt box also is this. All right, you've got this sweeping rafter here, right?
Yeah.
And normally, sometimes we would come down with another one that would be a fake overhang, right? But in a salt box, you want this look right here of just straight up.
Yeah.
You don't want anything like the reverse gable. And you want this to be straight up. So on this house, you see that little wall?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a board. See that one board right there?
Yeah.
That dormer is set back 3 inches. Like that. And that gives it that fine line of metal roofing that'll go across.
Right.
And that gives it that distinction of a dormer.
Okay.
Like when we did the Highland series homes and it had dormer, and all that, it gives it cuts all the roof up.
Yeah.
This one is like almost like the Craftsman where it's just straight up.
Now Dana just said, okay, I want a salt box on the back and another dormer on the front inset.
You can do it.
6 inches. You can do that.
Talked to a lady last night. She wants
Okay.
that, and it's almost, that's what we did with the Highland. The Highland is exactly what she just talked about. It's just more money.
And Sheila just said, so how much extra for that dormer cost?
That dormer,
If you added a...
well, if it's it depends on what kind of dormer. If it's a shed dormer, like this here, an 8 foot,
Yeah.
it's $3,500.
$3,500.
Okay, but if you
Okay.
want a reverse gable, which we haven't priced them out yet, and that would be coming to look like something like the Highland. So you had 2 reverse gables in a shed in the Highland. Love doing all that. All that stuff makes the home look so
So
distinct.
if you do, and Gloria's asking, so if you do, hey Gloria, so if you do a double dormer salt box, is it a Freedom or a Craftsman?
It's a Freedom. Well, yeah, you're starting
That's a good point.
But you don't do, listen, you don't do a salt box in the front of the house.
Right.
You only have it in the back.
I see.
The front dormer is set back
Yes.
to give it a dormer look.
I see.
Because that's not considered a dormer.
Right.
You have a salt box, and then you have a front dormer.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, good explanation there, teacher.
Where's
Is he going outside?
Yeah,
Oh, there he goes.
he's gone.
He's gone. Oh, wow. Look out.
I went in on her house today, and you wouldn't believe how cozy that place is.
Oh, I bet.
She has been
She's got
putting
the cutest house.
She's been putting this stuff on her windows. She's got shelves in there. She's got all her personal stuff. Ace, hang around here, Ace. Hey, come here, buddy. You got to stick around, man.
Hey,
We
one
got a
day-
show.
One day when all this is over with and stuff, we'll get to tour her house.
He's going to run off.
Well, of course he is.
Come here, buddy. Hey, come here. Look what I got. Look, I gotta act like I got a treat. I got one.
You got him?
Look here.
Here.
He ran into me. Here. Somebody put their lunch out on the ground,
He's remembered it ever since.
and he keeps going to there.
Mm-hmm.
But her home is so cozy.
It's super cute.
Rawr. It's super what, Amanda?
Super cute.
Super cute.
It's super cute. There's your truck. Look at all these houses.
All right. Okay, so these first 4, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
are the ones the investor bought, okay?
Okay.
And she came today and looked at them. So let's take a quick and go boom, 1, 2, 3,
go.
4, all right?
Okay.
And show you what they look like.
8 by 16, right?
8 by 16, this is an RJO. So this is a $20,000 home, but she added the heating and air system, which is $2,500.
Right.
Okay, so for $22,500. And as I'm looking here, she added a air exchanger. That's $800. Come here, buddy. She added the vinyl floor on the inside. Okay.
Is it going to have an overhang or is that just...
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't put on yet.
All
Yeah.
right.
You want to go ahead in there?
Yeah.
All right. We put a little barnwood flare inside. Good boy. Come here, Ace. Ace, come here. You sit. Good. You stay right there.
Really pretty.
Yeah. See, so you got barnwood shelves. Okay. This is an RJO, everybody. You've got, you know, the right and left kitchen. Ace, come here, buddy. Come here. I knew it. Look, went around the ladder. Ah. Yep. Got it. And Bart built this house, so he took some. She loved this barn door today.
Gorgeous.
Loved the barn door. Put a little more turquoise on the shelf, which matches that. She's got the picture window in it, right? Little turquoise here. This has got your cutting board. 22.5. That's with the heating and air system. So it'd be 22, 23, what? 23.3 with that air exchanger. And the vinyl floor is another $300, $400, $500, something like that. And there you go.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, she loved it. What we're going to do here is she actually wants this cut off. So we're going to cut this countertop off.
Okay.
And wants just a flip up bench. She's thinking they need more seating in here because she's going to put a full size bed that's going to stay a bed right here.
Okay.
Yep. And a little table and chair over here in this corner.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me show this really quick. And that's where the water heater is.
Yeah.
And there's your sprinkler system, your sprinkler head.
Yep.
Or where's that? There it is. Okay. All right.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So this is a typical RJO. Let's say, go in here. I think, you know what?
Typical kitchen.
I'm going to be curious of how well this thing rents for her. And we'll let you know where she's at so you guys can go visit and stay in their home. And it's still inside.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying to get the feel for you guys. Now, this is an 8x22. So that's an 8x16.
Well, this has got the reverse loft.
Yes, it's got the reverse loft. And this is a dormer instead of the salt box. And see how it's set back a little bit on the roof?
Yeah.
Just 3 inches, but it gives that distinction that the dormer's sitting on the roof and not straight up like a salt box.
Okay.
Like, if you look over there, that's an old craftsman style home. And it's really a salt box that goes straight up, but it doesn't have the 45-degree angle in the front.
Right.
Okay? But that gives us the most volume in a home.
Okay.
All right, buddy, hang on here. Hang on there, Haas. So this is 8x22. And this has got the reverse loft. She fell in love with this house. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, Ace. Good boy.
Oh, look at that barn door.
She thought this bathroom, everything, especially the living room up there, is where she was really impressed with the amount of space up here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
One comment she made is so much natural light.
Oh, it's just so
You know,
much
you've
light
got
in here.
5 windows in that living room area.
Man.
You know? Yep. So this is your, I love this barn door here. Watch him. He's gone. So you get your barn door.
That is cool.
Yeah. And that's,
Look how pretty this is.
come here, Ace. What you got, buddy? Roar.
Here's the door.
Whoa, good boy.
Oh, that looks so good.
Good boy. You're a good boy.
So cute.
Where'd she go? Look at, what do you got in my pocket? He's trying to eat the cook. Look, he's trying to eat my pocket. Yeah, so you've got an egress window back here that you can get out.
Yeah.
And you also got a little puck window there. Isn't that cool?
Or a hopper.
Hopper. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, hopper. Look, he's trying to eat my pockets. I got all them treats in my pocket.
Got the treats in there.
Good boy.
I love this big chunky rail, handrail.
Chunky rail.
It's a chunky rail. Let me go up here.
Me go up there?
What? No, me.
Me our
MR.
MR.
That is cool.
MR ducks.
And this looks outlined, like when you color, it looks like they've outlined everything just really dark with this wood. Beautiful. Look at this.
Yep.
God, that's pretty.
And that's for the mini split, of course.
That is so neat. Oh, yeah. Hello?
He is running back and forth,
Well,
man.
I bet.
Let's go!
I bet he's having a fit.
Look at this barn door.
Loft across here, Randy. Look at that across
Isn't
there.
that neat? Oh, I love this whole layout is perfect. This is 8 by 22, everybody. So you've got a tankless water heater, a full tub shower when Amanda gets down here in the tile. Then you got a living room, and your bedroom's still on the main floor with a living room up. You can't beat the revert. Hey.
It'd be kind of cool with something to walk across here, just like a little bridge.
Walk across where?
Well, just walk across the other.
Like to where?
What, to the other loft?
What do you mean? You'd be walking right across into the kitchen.
You know how kids are.
There ain't kids allowed in here.
We need to be up here in the kitchen.
How about a zip line?
I ain't talking to you.
Good.
Good.
Come here, buddy. Look here. Come in the bathroom. Look here.
A catwalk. Yeah, like a catwalk.
Look at this.
Oh, so nice.
On
What'd she think of
vacation.
the tile?
Loved it. How could you not? And then her outdoor shower. Loved how we're, kind of mechanizing and that, keep it from freezing.
Mechanizing.
Mechanizing. Is that a word? Is mechanizing a word?
It is now.
Yep. So, yeah, but the bathrooms.
Oh, that's so great.
All right, 8 by 16, 8 by 22. Let's go to another one. Come on, buddy. Eat the box. Eat the box.
French doors.
Yeah, and this is a 48-inch French door. Now think about when you guys do these French doors. I've talked to a lady today. Look, it's not a 48-inch opening. All right, this door will open, right? But you got to pull this pin, pull that pin, and then you got to open this up.
Okay.
All right?
Oh, it's about to rain.
But normally, almost every time when you coming in and out of this house, you only got a 2-foot opening. That's it. Okay. So it's not like you got a great big opening there. All right, let's go. Men, it's not about to rain. It is raining. Let's go. And that's our outdoor shower, how we put it inside the wall, and we keep it from freezing. Yeah. So we got an insulated door here, and the warmth from inside the house keeps that from freezing.
Okay.
I'm sorry I repeat myself a million times, but I know there's a lot of people that may be just watching this for the first time.
All right, let me show this.
He's like holding back, man.
Of course. Here's the yellow one. What size is it?
I think it's 10 by 18. Yeah, 10 by 18.
Would you sell one as shell on wheels? I want to finish myself.
10-4.
Yes.
Totally. 100%.
Make sure they heard.
Yes, I will sell. Amanda said if somebody wants to buy a shell, a 10-foot shell on wheels, I will build anything you guys want and leave it at any stage you want. So now a shell can be anything. You could say I want it insulated, not insulated, wired, plumbed, whatever you want. So you got to really be specific about what you want us to do.
And that a shell is custom, and our kits that are 15,000 are you just get what you get in the kit, correct?
A shell is custom?
Well, what I'm asking is that like a shell's not our kits for 15,000.
A kit means that we put everything in it to finish it.
Yes, okay.
A shell is you buy everything else to finish it. We don't put materials, I'll do anything
we'll do it
you
to
want.
whatever stage. Okay.
But no, the kit gives all the materials to finish it.
Correct. Okay.
The shell is, we don't put materials in there to finish it. We don't put the cabinets, we don't put the V-groove or none of that. Now, if you want some of that, we can. So it's wide open.
Okay. Now we're ready to go in this one.
Yeah. You know what? It might be weird that I just don't say yes and no, because there is no yes and no in this industry. You can't say yes and no, right? A shell is a shell, it was a shell, it is a shell. Amanda's putting her head down.
I don't know.
Like, when does it ever stop?
Just when does it stop?
So
Okay.
I build whatever you guys want. But a shell normally it's not a kit.
Yeah.
But
the
a
kits
kit's
are
not a shell.
15,000.
But
Yeah.
a shell's not a kit, Amanda.
Right.
The
correct.
kit's not a shell and the
Making
shell's not a kit.
Making the distinction of both. Yeah.
Got it. 10-4.
Just 10-4.
You hang on to this dog and talk and try to make sense. Come on, buddy.
Don't even.
Come on, buddy.
Don't even.
Get up
Your
here.
problem.
Come on. Here, I got another cookie for you. Look at, he's eating rocks. Don't eat a rock. Come here.
Maria said, well, that just clears it right up.
Come on, buddy. Look.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'll come up there.
Finally.
Nope, I'm not going to give it to you right now.
Oh.
Ha ha!
Oh.
There you go. Good boy.
Oh, you dirty
All right,
dog.
so this one, she walked in the 10-foot. Now look how much room is in this 10-foot. She said, man, this is a house.
Big
All right.
deal.
Now with the refrigerator and the sink and the kitchen, and then you got this total dining room hangout area here. So this is kind of like dining room, living room.
Yes.
What she's going to have here is a sofa that's going to be like a single bed.
Yeah.
And then upstairs, of course, is a king-size bed, loft, accessible by a ladder. Okay? And Mandy, you can turn around and we'll show the bathroom. The bathroom.
That's Kevin's. No, give me that. That's Kevin's, Randy. Don't let him chew that.
Nuh-uh.
That's his. Quit. That's Kevin's toboggan.
All right. So in here, the bathroom is about a third of the house.
Yes.
Right here, and of course you guys got the. I'll wait for Amanda to get in here.
Well, I gotta show it this way.
Well, I'll wait for you to go. Go ahead.
No, I'm here now.
Now, here is a bathroom. But it's big. And she just liked all the room that's in here as you can walk. Amanda, you know what? This is the vanity.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so you get the vanity, the mirror, and so this here is your vanity inside.
Well, wait a minute. Just go a little bit slower so I don't catch you stopping what you're
So
doing.
this is a vanity.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you got your full vanity, and what else is the distance? There's like almost 5 feet between the tub and the vanity over here. I don't know why that's a vanity if this is a vanity. Tom said this was a vanity today.
I thought that was a closet. It has the.
He told her it was a vanity today.
Huh.
And I looked over here and this is a vanity. I don't know. Unless she wants 2 vanities in here.
Maybe it's a closet. Has to be a closet, right?
I thought it was.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. But here's the vanity for the plumbing.
Yeah.
But I was surprised. He said when he told her it was the vanity.
Okay.
Yep.
Beautiful. A lot of room.
Look at this right here. I like this tile, right? And then you got this barnwood up inside this.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? I like it a lot.
Yeah, makeup area maybe. Maybe that's what it is. I bet it's a little closet though. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Big bathroom. You didn't sit on the toilet, but there's no lid. They said. That's cool.
Well,
Okay.
they always put the back of the lid in a drawer so it doesn't bounce and break.
Now, how soon is
transport.
this owner picking these up?
Because they have a restaurant that they're putting together, and they're putting together an old RV park, and of course they're shut down. They can't do anything, just like us. So they need state inspections for their stuff, and they said they're done. So we're going to get these done now anyway, and get them done and ready to go.
Right.
So, all right, buddy, let's go.
All right, this was house 3, right?
Let's go. Yep. I wish we could go quicker through them if that would give you an idea of how wide they are, but it's probably hard to see it on a video, you know, how wide the difference between the 8 and the 10. Of course, you can see it visually looking at it. So you got the yellow and then the green. You can see the dormer up here.
Now both of those are 10?
They're both 10s. Yep.
Okay. And these two, there's the 8 beside the 10.
Yeah, 8 by 16, 8 by 22, 10 by 18, and this one's a 10 by 20. 10 by 18 and 10 by 20. Hey, mister.
Good, I'm glad he's peeing out here.
That's right. Come here. Come here,
So
man.
this is so cool, this house.
Yeah. This is another outdoor shower. And a French door. Now that's a full-size French door on this one. Look at him. Hey, buddy. Come on, Ace. Ace, come on. Watch him. Hey, Ace, look here. I got you another one. Look here. Come here.
He's going to get to where he don't fall
Come
for
here.
that.
Come here. Well, we're at the last house, so we're good. Good job, buddy.
They still got to flip their door. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you can show your tile if you want on the kitchen.
All right.
And Will just did this tile today, and he
Yeah.
grouted it. So he grouted the tile, and that's going to be, we'll probably put a wood backsplash around the back part here and then set the sink in. But look at the size of this kitchen,
They
Amanda.
have got,
Look at all the space in this kitchen. You know, all these drawers and doors that are open. I mean, this is a rental, you know,
wow.
all this stuff. And as a rental, you'll probably never use this much space, you know?
There is so much room in this living room.
Yeah.
And this was what size again?
This is a 10 by 20.
And these big windows.
Beautiful.
God,
Yeah.
what size
Now,
are
the
those?
windows, yeah, I'm glad you asked that. That's a 34 by 76.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if you want one of those, we're charging $600 for that window. All right. And the reason is we have to build this jamb. We have to build the stops inside and outside. We have to put a different kind of structural header across of it to hold and support the roof above it. So there's some framing and some extra lumber and labor involved for that window. But
I just want to show this tile again really quick. Wow. Okay.
all right.
Now,
So I'm going to walk around and you can see how big this whole room is. Of course, it's got some stuff in it, but you can just feel how big and roomy that you can actually have several folks in here. A sofa. She's actually got a sofa that's going to come across here.
yeah.
So the sofa will be looking that way, and that's where the TV will be, is over here.
Okay.
Okay? So you got so it's almost like a living room area, and back there's the kitchen, living room, of course the bathroom, and then we've never done one with the stairs dead-ended in the back.
Right.
And then you got your loft up here with these big old beams and
Beautiful.
vines and stuff. Yeah.
That
Hey,
looks great.
we can. I just noticed they got a vanity in here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show that vanity in the bathroom.
They still have to flip that door.
You know, she didn't say anything about that door.
Oh, maybe she likes it that way. It's her house.
I don't think she noticed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd still like to switch it. You know what? She liked us having an imagination, so she didn't say what was wrong with, you know, what she wanted exactly.
Right.
Like this barnwood and all that stuff. You know, she didn't say, hey, I want this beam right here, right? She didn't say, I want this beam right here. She specifically said, I want you guys to have your imagination, like those vines. She said that her restaurant has a tree like this in the restaurant
Oh, really?
and vines, but she said nothing is pretty.
Oh,
Isn't that
that
cool?
is nice to say.
Yeah, she said that was a really unique how somebody did that. So here you got this big, almost 5-foot shower.
Mm-hmm.
The toilet, the custom vanity that she had sent here, a tankless water heater. Yeah, let me switch with you. So you got your vanity. So you got a full vanity, full toilet, full shower. In here, you've got your your water heater, your outdoor shower, storage underneath here for luggage and clothes if you're staying here for, you know, just the weekend. Super functional bathroom. I think a good sized bathroom for you guys is a 5-foot bathroom. Okay? Now, this house is 20 foot long. So even if you went with an RJO and you wanted a bathroom and kitchen like we used to do them, separate them both, and then you've got your, the only thing is you don't want to put a set of steps
Yeah.
up to the loft because then it makes your living room so much smaller. Unless you do what she did, but she did it because it's 10 foot wide. There's your steps.
Right.
In the bathroom.
Right.
So it's kind of unique if you guys think about it. You know, if you had these steps in an 8-foot, then it's coming in this close. So you still could have a shower and a toilet and a sink. You know what? And a freedom. I'm trying to think out loud here. So if you had your shower, toilet, and a small wall sink, your steps would be about right here.
Okay.
You could still have a door right here, and you could still have steps going up to the back. Instead of, and what happens is when you have steps that are right here, all your steps are back. They're not out in the room.
Right.
So if you bought a 20-foot freedom, that dormer will be right there. We can make it a salt box if that's the back of the house. You don't want your salt box in the front of a house. But the dormer looks nice in the front of the house because it's the way it architecturally looks, right? But then you have your dormer. So if you had a 20-foot, 8-wide house, you would have them steps, and they wouldn't be way out here, because if you come out here, now you've got them in your living room, and it kills.
Well, you can't put nothing in front.
Totally kills the whole room. But those steps are 3/4 of it is behind into the bathroom. Man is walking up the steps. So you could get, because it's a 10-foot wide house, Amanda, you could get a king-size mattress up there.
Cindy's asking, can the steps be made more narrow?
You can. They're actually, you walking up there, you're touching, when you walk down, your shoulders and your elbows are touching wall to wall.
Right.
And this is 2 foot wide.
Okay.
Now we'll make them narrow for you for sure.
Yeah. Because there's where my feet is to the.
Yep. Yeah, and you're touching.
Well, why don't you walk up there with your shoulders? I'll hold him.
Okay. So this is 24 inches wide. So it takes about 24. You know, I'm a massive guy too, Amanda.
Sure.
I mean, I'm a pretty broad dude here.
I know.
Up here. Now, if you stop at this step, I'm 6'5", so I got a lot of room here still. Embarrassing. More like 5'4", and so right here, this is about almost 6 foot.
Yeah.
But if you go up, I don't know why, we really don't need this extra step, but it is good if you need to get up higher in the loft. You have this, because you're going to have a mattress on top of that.
Right.
So to get up here, but really, you can stand straight right here and get into your loft.
And walk down straight.
Straight, not crooked.
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
That's too.
I can't
Stop
get out.
it. There you go.
This is 2 foot wide.
Okay.
Yep.
That gives everybody a.
There you go. But I think, you know what? I think just thinking out loud, that staircase would work good on an 8 foot, and it would all be in the bathroom. You could still get a shower, a toilet, and a sink in the bathroom, right? And the staircase will be towards the back of the house, and it gives you this whole room just like this layout right here. So you'd only have a couple feet of staircase into your living room area.
Now, Alice is asking, Randy, instead of building steps, can you make a wheelchair ramp?
Up there?
Not that steep can.
Lord.
Not like that.
Nah. I mean, if you let me come live with you, and I'll push you up that thing. I'd have to push you up there.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what? A ramp, you wouldn't believe, to go up 1 inch, you have to be a foot long. A foot long.
Wow.
I think that's what it is.
I bet it is.
And to go up 12 inches, you got to go 12 feet. That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
There's
that's
so,
too much, yeah.
and if you're in a wheelchair, trying to get up a ramp's tough.
Everything would need to be just one level.
Yeah.
And two, with bringing up the wheelchair thing, if I was in a wheelchair, can you do it like everything is to that level? So where you can reach everything, right?
Yeah.
So we can do the counters and everything.
Yeah, Kimberly's working on an ADA compliant.
She is.
And so if you're in a wheelchair, you don't want a cabinet because you want your feet to go up underneath the cabinet.
Right.
Almost like a table. So you almost want your countertop to be a table, and then maybe your cabinet's up here so you can just grab them and go.
And everything can be adjusted.
It really depends if you are completely wheelchair bound.
True.
And how ambulatory you are,
and there's one thing, and I know you brought this up with Kim today, talking with her, is that, sometimes it's important to know how tall of a person that's going to be living in there. Because I'm 5'7", 5'6", 5'7", around in that. But I would have liked my cabinets and stuff to be up a little bit taller because I have to hunch over just a little bit to
maybe
wash
an inch
dishes.
or two.
Yeah, and I'd like to just stand straight.
And we can do that. It's really not hard because we custom build everything. If you wanted to, we can actually just shim the bottom up and bring it 2 inches
Yeah,
up.
there you go. So anything can be adjusted like that.
Sure can.
Okay.
You can see the space we have between the countertop, right, and the window. So we could raise that up 2 inches and be no problem at all.
And another point to bring up the hole over there, we need to know if you're right-handed or left-handed, which side you want your faucet on, correct?
Right. Yep.
Right. Very important.
For sure.
Yeah.
Or if you want a deeper cabinet, if you want, a 24 or 30-inch cabinet, we could bring the sink out and put the faucet right here in the back too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And two, somebody said maybe sort of a lift or something like that, but you got to really think, what do you want with a loft if you're mostly in a wheelchair?
You think about this. If you're in a loft in a wheelchair and you got to get out of there in a hurry, I mean, you got to have a bathroom up there. You need to have access to get out of there in case of a fire, an emergency, or anything. So that's a lot to consider.
A lot to consider.
Yeah.
I think there's huge benefits. I mean, of course, I'm not in a wheelchair, but I love almost the idea of just one level house. Yeah,
I would even consider, and normally something like that, you're probably going to be more permanent home.
Yeah.
Even that 12-foot wide would come in handy. My mom is in a walker 100% of the time, and hers is 10-foot wide. She takes a shower, she cooks, she sits, she does everything she wants in a 10 by 20 home.
And somebody said the wheelchair ramp was mentioned for the outside. Oh, well, we were talking about the inside. Just didn't know.
But we could do a ramp on the outside.
Of course, on the outside, no problem.
Yep, I can.
Okay.
Awesome. So we just looked at four homes, 8 by 16, 8 by 22, 10 by 18, and 10 by 20.
Donna said, "Trust me, I hate my 14 steps in my current home." That's a lot.
Yep. The biggest thing as we get older, I've found the biggest thing for everybody is their legs.
Yes. Knees.
Legs and knees. But it's like my mom, its biggest thing is, of course, she got a bum knee, but her legs are not strong, right? And people don't realize you got to work them legs, man.
Yeah.
Your thighs and your thigh muscles and your butt and all that.
And then if you're carrying something, there's a lot to consider with that.
So keep your legs strong. Keep bending down, keep squatting down, keep getting up. You got to keep them legs strong, But this one here, this is our maintenance-free board and batten wood here, okay?
Beautiful.
Oh, I just want to tell everybody, Christina is living here. Christine?
Yes.
Christine? I went to Food City last night, and she's bagging groceries.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for her.
So Christine, that's living here in our community, waiting to get into the forest, she's got a job down here at Food City. Loves it, is happy, so she's got a little job that's making her some money. And it was just kind of neat thinking how many people will be moving here and actually adding to the community.
Adding to the county.
Jobs and different things that they're going to be doing,
Yeah, and you have to think too that especially during all this, the pandemic and everything going on, there are places that are hiring way more people than normal. So you might lose your job on one end, but there's still a lot of jobs that are out there that you may not be what you have.
Oh, for sure.
But there's a lot, like delivery drivers. We're talking delivery drivers that went out of the roof because restaurants are staying open, but they need people to deliver the food.
You delivery guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, your son.
My son works for
Domino's, and they're
hiring.
Busting, ain't they?
Oh yeah, nobody comes in anymore. You can't pick up or anything, so they take everything to everybody.
Delivering
the
pizzas.
They're hiring drivers, and so is a lot of other places. So.
God, you say pizza, it makes me want to eat a pizza.
I know pizza. I know exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, any questions?
Any news? Well, somebody just had a question. I just want to make sure. There was one other question. Oh, Sheila wants to know what's the maximum length of a home you can transport through most states?
I don't know the DOT on that. I think there was like a 48 or 50 foot length of the truck and trailer and everything.
Because gosh, you got to think about them big old Clayton homes.
So
they're huge.
Well, you can get, legally, you can pull anything. You can pull a rocket ship across the United States. You got to have permits for it.
Right.
But without a permit, I think you've got to be under a certain length. It's like 48 or 52 feet. Just get on dot.gov and they'll figure, what you need.
Real quick, just updates. I know because we went over an hour so far, but just real quick about the community, the resort, things like that.
Yep. All right. The resort is still in progress. We're still taking, 20% deposits for your financing to get it done.
Any news on the financing?
We're full blown on it. No news on the financing. I personally spoke to my accountant today. He's told me it would be done today. I haven't gotten a call back today.
Yeah. So we're waiting. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's hard to wait.
So hopefully tomorrow, all they're waiting on, Century 21st Mortgage is just waiting on that.
Yeah.
Everybody, I can't.
We're waiting.
I can't. Yeah.
The other thing is where we at with the beach, because the beach was still continuing. What's happening?
Yep,
with
the beach, all the secondary power was in, but we can't cover it up until they come and inspect it.
They have to inspect it.
And so they won't inspect it
The
yet.
inspectors are all shut down.
Hey, come here. What you got, buddy? Hang on here. He's all tied up.
And
there you
what
go.
about the prairie?
And the prairie is taking deposits. We need 30 before we'll start digging.
And you've decided on 30.
Yep, decided on 30.
We've already got deposits on I think either 14, 12 or 14.
Yeah, and I'm not going to build
Please.
probably more than 30 out there.
That'll look really nice.
I don't want any more than that, and that's actually more land than the forest. And the forest has got 68 lots.
Right.
And I'm only going to put 30 out here.
Okay.
That's it. I could fill that up with 100 homes.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna do it.
No.
I just don't want to do it. I just don't think it'll look nice.
And two, that is that's an 8 by 18, right? Or
8
I'm sorry, 8 by
20.
20.
8 by 20 container home.
8 by
Yep.
20.
And then there's Bryce's next to it. Yep.
And we'll tour through those probably on another show.
Yeah. Bryce is out of town for a while. He took a break, and when he gets back, he's going to finish that up. And his home is pretty much done. He'll decorate it. We'll show you his house, which is awesome. It's kind of neat. Isn't that cool?
David's asking a good question. If the resort doesn't come together and we opt to go into the prairie, is it the same deal?
Yes.
And it's the same deal of the prairie, the beach, or the forest,
You
correct?
got it. Even though the forest is full, if somebody backs out or somebody wants to trade a lot or something like that, we'll honor that same deal in the forest.
And we do have a waiting list on the forest. I think last week we were talking about it, and I don't think we had anybody on the waiting list. And I think Kelly said that now we have 5 on the waiting list. So there is a waiting list.
And listen, if you're waiting for the forest, we do have the resort.
Yes.
And the resort is you buy a home. Now, I'm trying to come up with an idea if we can have some smaller homes over there and how we can arrange that, but financially, these bigger homes is what makes it work. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to keep you updated on all that. And as far as you know, 21st Mortgage is still working.
Oh yeah, they're full board. The guy that I talked to, he said he was working from home, but they actually still had people in the office. They have 700 employees.
Okay.
And they were still working the other day, but he was working from home. They call me every day.
Yeah.
And I told him, I'm so frustrated. I can't even tell you how frustrated I am.
And two, and just to let everybody know here that, of course, we still have no visitors and things like that. But all the girls in the office, except for me, Alyssa will have to come in to do payroll tomorrow. But everybody is basically working from home. So we're all, trying to lean on each other to say, hey, can you send me this file or send me this?
We're rolling.
So we're still working, but the
100%.
girls are the office is at home, basically.
Yep. And hey, we had a meeting today after work, talked to the guys about everything.
Social
I told them, I said,
distancing
you guys don't come up to me and talk to me 2 foot away from me.
No.
Or each other. I said, stay apart. I said, I know it's hard because normally you always want to be about 3 foot talking distance, Stay apart. These guys, we have enough room and enough airflow and just big enough building for everybody to stay away from everybody.
It's a big space.
You're safer here than going to the supermarket.
Yeah.
Okay, I went to Walmart last night, or Food City, and I'm thinking, good night. I grab my door lock to get in. I go in and I grab the cart. Of course, I wipe the cart down, but then I get my bags, and bags can be contaminated. Come in and get back into my car. Now I'm grabbing my steering wheel, my phone rings, It's like, oh, there's so many ways.
And I encourage everybody, and most people already know this, but we, in my house, Lindsay will order the groceries, my daughter, orders them,
Perfect
and
idea.
she goes and picks them up, and Food City does it, and so does Walmart. I'm sure a lot of other places
Mandy,
are
will you
doing it
order me
now.
some groceries?
No. And Lindsay said no too, and I don't even have to ask her. But they will bring them to your car, and you don't even get out. You don't even get out of your car at all.
Perfect.
So, yeah, so everybody needs to try to do that. Another thing we want to bring up too is, and we're not going to name names, but we do know some people, customers of ours, that have been said that they have been tested and have the virus.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, there's a few, and of course, we're not going to say who they are or anything like that, but we're praying for them and thinking about them. And I know you all have people, you know people who have it too. So we want to think of, just think about everybody.
Come here. Yep.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because I mean, it's a serious thing. So, and we really want to think about, New York and New
Wow.
Jersey, Connecticut, Louisiana, all these places that are suffering hard. Whereas Tennessee, I'm not saying, I mean, we've had about 23 deaths.
Hey, it could hit.
But it's not like anywhere else.
And I told the guys today, I said, listen, somebody said, well, if we get one person, are we going to shut down? I said, listen, they had people, about 6 of them in the local factory.
Mm-hmm.
They just sent them home.
Right.
And if we have somebody here that's
Yes.
infected, then we all need to get tested.
Yes.
Right? And then continue to carry on with what we're doing. They must have got infected somewhere else and brought
Yeah.
it in, and we get tested,
And everybody, Lisa just said Illinois is really bad. That's terrible. I mean, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So we're, let's be thinking about the others whenever they're less fortunate than us. So, and it is just being lucky. It ain't nothing
That's
else.
it.
It's
It
just
could
luck.
hit here anytime,
Anytime.
any second.
Yes.
And we are, the office is in lockdown.
Yes.
Nobody comes and goes. Amanda's in there, Tom, me, and Zach,
Yeah.
and Kimberly. But they come in and they stay.
We're all so separated out, and we all notice that way, but we're keeping everybody out of the office with locked
Doorknobs
doors.
wiped down,
Yes,
everything.
Lysol. So we're doing the
gosh.
best we can.
Yeah,
So, okay.
good. Wow. Everybody,
And
thank you.
We're still getting estimates and sales, and people are still interested. So
Phone's ringing off the hook.
we're still going.
We are 100% fired up, going, rolling,
It's still
nothing
working.
stopping. Look at the axles we got.
I know.
Look at all the axles we got for more trailers. They drop them
Yeah.
off here. We got 3 more trailers dropped off here today.
Yeah, that's right.
Right there. We got 3 more coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
3 more coming Friday. That's 9 trailers, and we got 12 more coming after that.
We're busy.
So it's nonstop rolling. The guys are fired up. Nobody wants to go home. Everybody wants to work. They even asked me today, he said, hey, if you shut down, can we come and live here while the shutdown?
Yeah.
I said, yes, we will make
Exactly.
accommodations to keep everybody here.
Because we
So
want to keep going. If the guys can keep working, we can all keep working.
they all realize that it's actually safer here
Yes.
than a lot of other
I know.
places, going out anywhere. They can work alone. They can work separated with another person.
Yes.
You're never on top of each other, So,
Okay.
all right, everybody, I got to get this dog
And
rolling.
it's raining now.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on. All right. See you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Mhm.
And we will be back tomorrow.
Okay.
I hope we didn't get. We were very serious tonight, man.
Well, it's a lot of information.
You're serious tonight.
Oh, it's just, God, it's a lot of information.
Information
Information.
about what?
We'll have fun tomorrow.
Phew.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Ace. You can't have that pup. Look. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Hey, Ace. I got another bone. I got one more. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Save that one for last.